Beat Diggers starting lineup brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. And the Beat Diggers go with a little bit different lineup today. They'll go with Ryan Dunker, normal starter for them, the sophomore, along with Trent Mount. B.J. Hirschfeld is in the starting lineup. Noah Leachman and Aaron Nichols. Get to the University lineup momentarily. Again, brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan with locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and Brush. Available 24/7 for your banking needs. Griffin Malm in the starting lineup for University, a 5'11 junior. Along with Isaac Natividad, a 5'9 junior. Junior Layden is his team. Should be pretty good next year. Nora Cordova, along with Chance Hurtado, and the lone senior, Austin Danoff. The opening tip tonight brought to you by Buildings by Design, the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. The Beat Diggers are dressed in their road maroons. Coached by Tyrone Whipple, assisted by Kim Craich, Anthony Wilson, and Nico Guzman. Dave Crespin, the head coach of the Bulldogs. And he is assisted by Henry Carpio, Dave Crespin Jr., and John Woodward. It'll be Leachman jumping center for Brush against Austin Danoff, as the Beat Diggers are trying to sweep the season series and beat a Patriot League team on the road for the fourth consecutive time. And the tip was stolen by Danoff as it was ascending. That should be Brush basketball. They're going to, he's going to retoss it. Now the tip is controlled by Leachman and the Beat Diggers. Here is Dunker into the front court on the outside right to Hirschfeld. Back out to Dunker. Right corner Hirschfeld. Bounce pass to Leachman. Puts it up and off the back of the rim and misses. Ball is loose. Leachman picks it up and scores. Noah Leachman immediately makes his mark with a rebound. And the Beat Diggers with the early 2-0 lead. Into the front court is Natividad with the basketball on the outside right to Cordova. Back out to Hurtado. Hurtado swings it left corner for Mom. Back to Hurtado. Over to Cordova. Down low with a basketball. Natividad right to the lane, and he traveled. The Beat Diggers have had tenacious defensive efforts. Allowed 36 points to Platte Valley, 36 to Strasburg. They held down Estes Park to only 7 points in the third quarter before Estes put up a bunch in the fourth in garbage time. The Beat Diggers gave up 57. Hirschfeld left of the lane, left corner for Nichols. Nichols holding the ball back out to Dunker near the timeline on the outside right to Mount. Mount to Dunker, high left near the corner for Hirschfeld. Bounce pass nearly poked away, taken by Nichols. Double team, cross court to Leachman. Leachman cross court to Dunker, left of the lane, jump pass, left corner for Hirschfeld. Bounce pass to Nichols, double team now to Mount behind the 3-point line. On the left baseline to Aaron Nichols, back out to Mount, straight away to Dunker. Chest pass to Mount, left wing, three in the air, yes! Trent Mount scores for Brush, and the Beat Diggers are in the lead 5-0. Here comes Natividad the other way for University. On the outside left is Cordova. Cordova near the top of the basketball. Beat Diggers in a 3-2 right now. Lob it inside for Danoff. He's double teamed. Bounce pass to Natividad. Back out straight away. 3-pointers up, and that's off the back of the rim, and Noah Leachman has the rebound. The shot was missed by Hurtado. Here come the Beat Diggers. It's Trent Mount left of the lane. Cross-court pass taken by Dunker on the bounce. Right of the lane. No-look pass to Leachman. He puts it up and in on the right baseline. Noah Leachman scores. And the Beat Diggers are off to the early 7-0 lead. 6:05 to go in the opening quarter. On the outside right, Hurtado. Right corner for Malm. Malm dribbling to his left. Down low for Danoff. He's double teamed. Bounce pass Natividad. Leans. Backs it out to Hurtado. Here's Hurtado with the basketball on the outside right. Swings it cross court to Cordova. Cordova left of the lane. Bounce pass left corner. And the three by Malm is in, and he's fouled by Dunker. So he's going to attempt now a 4-point play as the shot was made. And to the line will be Griffin Malm, the rare 4-point play, as Dunker commits the foul. And the free throws around and good. The Bead Digger lead goes from 7-3. 5:43 to go first quarter. Mount on the outside right over to Dunker. Back out near the right corner to Mount. Dribbles, kicks it back out to Dunker. Cross-court pass to Nichols. Takes a dribble, scoops it up and in from 4 feet away on the left baseline. That is Aaron Nichols. Brush now with a 9-4 lead. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. With a basketball, near the top is Cordova. Cordova, left corner for Mom. Back to Cordova. Swings it right side, intercepted by Mount, intended for Hurtado. Mount with a 2-on-2, middle of the lane, then he's fouled. I think he was fouled over there by Noah Cordova. Let's see who the foul's against, and it is. As University turns it over for a second time. Bead Diggers to throw it in. Mount to the left of the basket in the front court. Swings it out to Hirschfeld. Fakes the three, and he traveled. Good call there. He went for the fake, but he didn't put the ball on the floor first. And the Bulldogs come the other way with Cordova. And a 9-4 Brush lead. Here's Hurtado on the outside right to Cordova straight away. Cordova to Hurtado. Hurtado on the high right, still looking. Just holding the ball back to Cordova. Cordova bounce pass tipped away by Dunker, intended for Natividad, knocked out of bounds near midcourt. And University retains possession. And to throw it in, well, let's see, a substitution is made as Jonah Embry checks into the game. Embry for University. And he gets it into Hurtado. Cordova out of the game now. Hurtado with the basketball. Looking, swings it outside left to Baum. Well behind the three-point line. Left corner, Natividad fakes, dribbles, leans, jump pass inside. Intercepted by Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld left of the lane, bounce pass to Dunker, and that one is picked off by Mom. Long baseball pass to Natividad, and he's blocked from behind by Mount. And Leachman grabs the rebound. Nice defensive play by the Bead Digger, Trent Mount. Straight away, Dunker fakes that shot to Mount. Left wing three in the air is short. And the rebound is into the hands of Griffin Mom of University. There's the outlet to Natividad. 9-4 Brush. 4:12 to go first quarter. On the outside left is Cordova with a basketball, holding it on his right hip straight away to Natividad. The Bead Diggers back off now in a 2-3. Cordova on the outside left, just looking down low, swings it left corner for Natividad. Back out to Cordova. Into the lane to Daniel. Puts up a 5-footer, blocked out of there by Nichols. And the ball is loose, and Nichols has it in his right hand. There's the outlet to Dunker on the outside right. Straight away, Nichols shot, back rim, no. And the rebound to Chance Hurtado of University. He takes it by himself. In the left corner, Mom penetrates, pulls up from 7, and that's off the back of the rim. And Trent Mount has the rebound for the Bead Diggers, and he's fouled in the backcourt. The foul was committed by Jonah Embry. That'll be his first. Team second with 3:33 to go first quarter. And the Bead Diggers with a 9-4 lead on the University Bulldogs in Greeley. Dunker into Hirschfeld. Quick moving first quarter. Let's hope it stays that way. The Bead Diggers like that pace. On the outside right to Mounts. Right corner for Leachman. Lob to Nichols, and he puts it up short from 7. And University grabs the rebound. Jonah Embry with a two-handed rebound. There's the outlet to Mom. Right of the lane. Right corner to Natividad. Dribbles to his left. Jump pass left corner. Faking the threes. Hurtado stepping in. Maintains the dribble. He leans. Feeds it down low. Natividad. The runners around it. No good. And the ball is tipped up twice and into the hands of Noah Leachman. That's his 4th rebound. The outlet to Mount. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Brush by 5. Mount pass pass right corner for Hirschfeld. Down low for Nichols. Then he throws it away into the hands of Natividad. All the way. He'll lay it up and in and off the glass. Isaac Natividad scores. The Bead Digger lead is down to 3. 9-6. 2:44 to go first quarter in Greeley. Dunker on the high right for Hirschfeld. Holding the ball up high. Straight away to Mount. Dribbles to his right. Gets a pick. Kicks it back out to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld bounce pass right to the free throw line. Leachman, 14-footer is well short. And the ball is rebounded into the hands of Nichols. And Nichols puts it up off the glass and he misses. Leachman up and he misses. And then it's into the hands of Griffin Mom. The Bead Diggers had opportunities but could not score. University the other way. Hurtado lobs it down low. And into the lane is Danoff, trapped, and he threw it away, but he was fouled. That would have been a steal and a bucket, but the foul was committed by the Bead Diggers prior to that. And that's on B.J. Hirschfeld. That's his first. 2 team fouls, and Adrian Lopez and Reed Hall will check in for Brush, replacing Aaron Nichols and Ryan Dunker. And to throw it in will be Griffin Mom. Mom for University. Still looking, lobs it out there to Hurtado, swings it in the right corner to Mom, steps in, can't shoot. In the right corner, Embry down low and off the hands of Mom out of bounds, and that's turnover number 4 for University. The Bead Diggers have committed 3 in the game. And here comes Brush the other way. This is Lopez with the basketball to Hirschfeld in the right corner. Leachman has the ball stripped out of bounds by Embry. And the Bead Diggers retain possession. Mount to throw it into Hirschfeld, back to Mount. Looking down low, dribbles to his left. Feeds Hirschfeld in the right corner to Mount. Overhead pass at the top for Lopez. Adrian Lopez straight away to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld to Lopez, wearing 15 tonight. Lobs it inside to Leachman, has the ball stripped from behind. The Bead Diggers turn it over again. That's their 4th turnover. Sloppy first quarter for Brush, but they've got the lead in the right corner. Mom is double teamed, swings it back out to Hurtado. University can tie it with a 3. Cordova back in the game. Jump pass is intercepted by Hall. Intended in the corner from Mom. Turnover number 5 for University. Hirschfeld the other way, left of the lane. Hirschfeld looking, spinning in the left corner for Hall. Back to Hirschfeld. BJ straight away to Lopez on the outside right to Mount. Right baseline. Leachman dribbles, shoots off the glass too strong. And the putback is up and in by Noah Leachman. Leachman with 6 points and 6 rebounds in the opening quarter. And the Bead Diggers lead by 5, 11-6 under a minute to go. Hurtado, right corner for Mom, picked up by Hall, dribbles to his left. On the outside left now to Hurtado. Hurtado lobs it left corner for Mom, swings it down low for Danoff, double team, dribbles underneath the basket, and then he's fouled. No, he stepped on the baseline. There was some contact with Hall, but that was forced by the offensive player, so that'll be 6 turnovers against University. The Bead Diggers come the other way, up by 5 points here in the first quarter. Here is Lopez on the outside right to Mount. Aaron Williams into the game. Entry pass is poked away, and again, Bead Diggers got to knock that off. That's 5 turnovers already. On the outside right is Natividad. Over to Hurtado. They might take the final shot of the opening quarter with only 23 seconds to go. Well behind the three-point line on the right side is Natividad. Just holding the ball straight away to Hurtado. Hurtado against Adrian Lopez, who sags with about 12 seconds. Now picks up pressure with 10. Hurtado dribbling to his right with 7 behind the three-point line. Straight away Mom. Now Danoff, left corner. Natividad 3 is no good. And the ball is loose. And it's still loose, picked up by Mount. And that's the end of the opening quarter. We have played 8 minutes. The score, it's Brush 11, University 6. How about a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's begin the second quarter in Greeley. The Bead Diggers going for their 4th consecutive win, all on the road, lead University 11-6. And the basketball's in the hands of Griffin Mom out there with Chance Hurtado's got it now. Jonah Embry along with Barry Holgerson into the game for the first time. Cross-court pass is Mom on the outside right. Hurtado steps in. Looking down low, wide open as Embry, and it's blocked by Hall, but he gets it back and he scores off the glass. Lucky bounce there for Embry. The Bead Diggers with Ryan Dunker, Adrian Lopez, Aaron Williams, and Lopez jump pass poked away and intercepted. 6 turnover. Long pass, though, is intercepted by Dunker. Dunker, Lopez, Williams, Hall, and Massey, and the Bead Diggers throw it away again. This is terrible for Brush. Jump pass inside, Hurtado banks, and he misses. Corbin Massey with a rebound, couldn't take advantage of the Brush miscue. Ball is loose, and it's into the hands of Ryan Dunker. Dunker on the outside left, dribbles by 2, spins, he's trapped, feeds it right side, knocked out of bounds by Griffin Mom. The Bead Diggers retain possession, but Brush is not playing crisp basketball. The Bead Diggers have committed 7 turnovers here, as has University. Reed Hall and Aaron Williams are out. Noah Leachman is back in. And so is Aaron Nichols. And to throw it in is Dunker. Dunker with a basketball. Right corner for Nichols. Wide open 15-footers off the back of the rim. And Barry Holgerson has the rebound for University. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Natividad at the top. Back out to, let's see who's wearing 20. I don't have that on my roster. We'll put a 20 down there, but Hurtado down low and open momentarily. As the shot is partially blocked, taken by Embry, and his shot is blocked by Leachman. Embry gets it right back to Natividad. 15-footer back rimmed it And Adrian Lopez has the rebound for the Bead Diggers. Here comes Adrian Lopez. He puts up a wild shot off the glass and misses, but Noah Leachman in midair puts it up and in. 8 points and 7 rebounds for Leachman. Ugly opening half for both sides. Bead Diggers lead 13-8, 6:18 to go, second quarter. Natividad on the outside right, back out to Hurtado. Now to 2-0 for University. Lobs it down low for Holgerson, swings it right side. Hurtado dribbles to his right. Picked up over there by Nichols, and then Massey converges. Back out near the top. The Bulldogs with the basketball. Yeah, that might be Peterson. I don't see him as the 1-2. And the entry pass by Natividad poked away by Lopez. Intercepted. Here's Dunker the other way. Bounce pass. Goes through Leachman. Picked up by Nichols. Left corner. Massey. Rainbow three as well. Short. But Dunker's got the rebound. He'll reset for the Bead Diggers. Bounce pass to Massey. Massey inside to Nichols. Banks and scores. That is Aaron Nichols, who's got 4. Rush 15, University 8. 5:35 to go before the break. Hurtado into the front court for the Bulldogs. Swings it down low for Holgerson. Double team. Nearly tied up. His jump pass poked away by Lopez and intercepted by Nichols. Turnover number 9 for University. Dunker bounce pass inside intended for Lopez. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs and Jonah Embry. Bead Diggers retain possession. 5:20 to go. Opening bucket for the Bead Diggers in the game brought to you by MMI International. Nothing compares to the MMI design craftsmanship and service when you're buying a mixer or feeder truck. 8-4-2, 51-61. Lob into Nichols. He fades and he scores off the glass. On the entry pass there from Dunker. Little 5-footer. Brush 17, University 8. 5:08 to go before the break. Hurtado to Peterson on the outside left. Looking, lobs at left corner to Natividad. Picked up by Leachman. Both teams have committed just 2 fouls. So nobody close to being in foul trouble. That's not an issue here in the opening half. Hurtado swings it at the top. Lob inside, poked away, but taken by Mom. Mom is double teamed. Dribbles out of traffic. Looks, still looking. Back out to 2-0, which we think might be Peterson. Inside of the lane, the ball was stripped. Danoff is loose on the floor, and then he traveled with the basketball. He dropped it, picked it back up. It was stripped, and then he was on the floor. And that's turnover number 10 for University. And here comes Trent Mount and B.J. Hirschfeld into the game. Lopez is out. It's Hirschfeld, Dunker, Leachman, Mount, and Nichols for Brush. The original starting 5 with the Bead Diggers up by 9 with 4.5 to go here in the opening half. Dunker swings it right side for Mount, holding the ball up high, dribbling to his left. Here the top there for Hirschfeld. Gets a pick, bounce pass outside right to Mount, right corner for Leachman. Leachman bounce pass in the lane to Dunker, scoops it up and he misses. Rebound to Nichols, banks and scores. To the left of the basket, Aaron Nichols now with 8. And Brush leads by double digits, 19-8. Timeout, University. It's a full timeout. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go, second quarter. Let's take that timeout with them. Brush 19, University 8. We're back in 1 minute on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bead Diggers have a 19-8 lead, University basketball with 4:08 to go, second quarter. Hurtado swings it bounce pass right corner for Natividad, dribbling to his left, spinning on Hirschfeld in the lane. Then he's double teamed. Cross-court pass is taken by Hurtado. Can't take that 3. Mount right there. 15-footer by Mom is around and no good. Noah Leachman grabs his 8th rebound for Brush. On the outlet to Dunker. Swings it left corner. Nichols can't take that shot. Nichols dribbling and he traveled prior to that. The Bead Diggers commit their 8th miscue. Still an issue for Brush are the turnovers. Other than that, they're playing crisp basketball. And the Bulldogs come the other way. As they trail by 11, the Bead Diggers are on an 8-0 run. Natividad on the outside right, straight away for Peterson. Peterson dribbles to his right, picks up the dribble. Near the top, Hurtado, wide open 3 is off the left side of the rim. And the rebound into the hands of Baum is 3rd. The outlet to Danoff, and then the jump pass is intercepted by Mount. Here is Leachman with the basketball all the way off the glass, and he misses, but he's fouled. Noah Leachman to the line to shoot a deuce. And the foul was committed by Chance Hurtado, and Leachman nearly has a double-double here in the opening half. He's got 8 points and 8 rebounds. Noah Leachman, the senior, who had double-doubles against Strasburg and Estes, and the free throw is in. He's got 9, and the Bead Diggers lead by 12. Second free throw coming up for Leachman. He spins, he shoots, he connects. It's a beautiful-looking free throw. Brush 21, University 8. It's a 10-0 run. 3:21 to go, second quarter. Hurtado on the outside left with the basketball. Swings it at the top for Peterson. On the outside right is Mom. Mom, cross court towards Hurtado. Dribbles. He's got a 5-on-3. He's got the numbers. Bounce pass Danoff Banks, and he misses. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of B.J. Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld for Brush in the front court. Down low for Dunker. Swings it to Leachman, and he's fouled as he misses. What a beautiful no-look pass there by Dunker. And to the line will be Leachman. I believe that foul was committed by, Peterson. That's his first. Free throw by Leachman is good. 22-8 Brush. Live in your world, learn in ours at Northeastern. For more information or classes available to you about those classes, go to njc.edu. Second free throw is a little bit off to the left, and the rebound controlled by Peterson of University. But the Bee Diggers are on an 11-0 run. It's 22-8, 2:52 to go, second quarter. On the outside right is Hurtado, straight away to Natividad. Back out on the high right to Mom. University scored just 2 points in the quarter. Here's Embry, double team, dribbles by two, then lost the basketball, stripped away beautifully. Here comes Brush the other way. Long pass to Leachman. Right baseline. Then he's cut off. And then the ball was stripped away. He tries to save it in. And he saves it into a Bulldog. Turnover number 10 for Brush. Natividad. Jump pass. Left baseline to Hurtado. Dribbles left to the lane. Bounce pass inside. And then a foul by the Bee Diggers as Natividad drove to the hole and the basket. That was committed by Noah Leachman, his first. And Isaac Natividad to the line. This could stop the 11-0 run by the Bee Diggers. And the free throw's a line drive that's good. They had 2 field goals in the opening quarter. Alex Salcedo is into the game for Brush. Leachman will take a break. Second free throw is a line drive that's off the back of the rim. Long rebound to Trent Mount. Mount the other way behind his back against Cordova into the front court. Crossover dribble by Mount, and then he had the ball stripped away by Mom, and then he double dribbled. Yeah, not been a pretty game. University has 13 turnovers. The Bee Diggers have 10. But the Brush defense has paid off offensively. University's defense has done nothing, at least to convert that into offensive points. Here's Dunker with a basketball off the inbounds pass against Hurtado. Dribbles to his right. And then he dribbled it right into Griffin. Mom all the way, lays it up and in. And not sharp by the Bee Diggers. They're still up by 11. Here's Dunker into the front court. Got to watch out for behind. Dunker all the way. Down low for Salcedo. Back out to Eddie Garcia. Banks, and he misses off to the right. And then we got a whistle. And I believe that's a foul on University's Noah Cordova. Yeah, that's who I think got him. Nope, instead it's going to be Hurtado, his second. Nice board there by Salcedo. The Bee Diggers are dominating on the boards. Dunker to throw it in. And we got an offensive foul against Brush, I believe, which also goes as a turnover. Yep. And that's going to be committed by Aaron Nichols. That'll be his first. The Bulldogs come the other way. 14 fouls for Brush, 5 for University. We've got 1:42 to go here in the opening half. Cordova on the outside left. Peterson with the basketball. Looking cross court to Mom. Right corner Cordova swings it. Cross court pass that's out of bounds. It's deflected by a Bee Digger though, and University retains possession with 92 seconds to go here in the opening half. And the Bee Diggers leading by 11. In the left corner, Embry with the basketball over to Peterson. Jump pass to Cordova. Back out to Peterson, straight away, nearly stripped by Mount, nearly traveled outside left to Embry. Embry left to the lane, double team. Back out to Cordova. Bounce pass to Mom, swings it right baseline here to Peterson. Peterson cross court to Cordova, left to the lane. Cross court, Natividad dribbles right baseline underneath. Jump pass straight away. Cordova, 3 in the air, is short. And the rebound on one bounce to Ryan Dunker. That's his second board. There's the outlet to Eddie Garcia. Garcia, the guard, dribbles left to the lane behind his back. He's got to find an outlet, but he traveled prior to that. Yeah, and the Bee Diggers have just really stymied themselves here. That is 13 turnovers in the opening half, matching University's total. 54 seconds to go. Cordova across the timeline. Cross-court pass poked away by Garcia. Then Garcia dribbled the ball off his leg out of bounds, but he really never had control of it. So he did cut it off beautifully and basically cut off that lane. University basketball. Here's Cordova near the top. Over to Peterson in the high left. Swings it cross-court to Mom. Mom against Dunker. 35 seconds to go. Right corner for Cordova against Hall. Dribbles to his left. Jump pass. Cross-court. Peterson picked up by Garcia. Dribbles left of the lane. Cut off by Salcedo. Left corner. Natividad 3 is off the back of the rim and no good. And Salcedo has the rebound on one hop. The Bee Diggers could have the final shot here of the second quarter. Reed Hall in the left corner. 15 seconds to go. Back out to Dunker. He'll direct traffic. Dunker spins on the defender. Bounce pass to Salcedo. Banks it in. The no look by Dunker. Salcedo cut. There's still some time to go. 5 seconds to go. Cordova into the front court. All the way. Scoops it. Left corner. Embry back out. Natividad puts up a long three. And that is short. And that is the end of the opening half. A very good second quarter for the Bee Diggers. Outscoring University 13-5. And they lead at the break. It's Brush 24 and University 11. How about a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. All right, let's begin the third quarter with the Bee Diggers leading in Greeley over the University Bulldogs 24-11. I'm John Beltran. It'll be Noah Leachman, B.J. Hirschfeld, Ryan Dunker, Aaron Nichols, and Trent Mount for the Bee Diggers. See what the Bulldogs send out here. University still warming up, even though the officials are ready to start the quarter in the second half. Should be Griffin Malm, Isaac Natividad, Chance Hurtado. Let's see if Noah Cordova goes back out there. He does, with Austin Danoff. And Hirschfeld throws it into Dunker. Dunker with the basketball just across the timeline. Hands it off to Mount. Mount straight away, dribbles left to the lane. Mount all the way by two, scoops it up off the glass, misses. Tip is in with a left hand by Noah Leachman. Leachman with 13 points and 9 boards. The Bee Diggers now lead by 15. Their biggest advantage of the game, 26-11. On the outside left, Hurtado with the basketball. Straight away to Cordova, right side, tipped out of bounds by Mount, intended for Natividad. And University retains possession. Beyond midcourt, Natividad to throw it in the backcourt to Cordova. Cordova dribbles by two, right of the lane, cut off there by Leachman, dribbles it back out, and then he came down with the basketball when he tried to jump pass it. Turnover number 14 for University. And Brush is looking to make this a laugher. They led by as many as 28 in the game in Brush and only won by 8, so they cannot take their foot off the gas pedal. Dunker hands it off to Hirschfeld. Back out to Mount straight away. Back to Dunker. Dunker left of the lane. In the lane. Puts up a runner. It's missed off the back of the rim. Rebound to Nichols. Back out to Mount. Here's Hirschfeld. Left wing to Dunker. Here's Nichols. Left baseline. Dribbles. Nichols underneath the basket. Spins. Turns. Shoots. Partially blocked. Nichols has it. Then he's fouled. As he went back up for the shot, Aaron Nichols stayed strong on the boards. And he will step to the line as the foul was committed by Griffin Malm as first. And Aaron Nichols to shoot a deuce. AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. Any local grocery or convenience store near you. Line drive free throw is short. Second free throw coming up for Nichols. We play just over a minute here in the third quarter. That one is up, and that's perfect. Brush 27, University 11. This is their biggest advantage. It's 16 points. Into the front court is Hurtado. Straight away to Natividad. Back to Hurtado. High left, well behind the three-point line. Be about a 25-footer baseball pass cross court for Cordova. Back out to Natividad. In the lane. 14-foot leaners around and no good. Aaron Nichols grabs his fifth rebound for Brush. The outlet to Dunker. Dunker at the top, in the lane, all the way off the glass and in to the right of the basket. Ryan Dunker's got his first points. Brush 29, University 11. 6:24 to go in the second. Natividad straight away to Cordova. No look pass to Natividad, right of the free throw line. Then had the ball stripped, and it's taken away by Leachman. Here comes Dunker, 2-on-2. Behind the back pass to Mount. Reverse layup up and in off the glass. Holy mahungus. What a pass there by Dunker. Mount now with 5. The Beat Diggers lead by 20. 31-11. 6:03 to go. Third quarter, timeout. Called by Dave Crespin, the head coach of the Bulldogs. And that is a thing of beauty, that behind the back bounce pass and then the reverse layup. And there was no exaggeration to that play. That's exactly the way it took place. For the Beat Diggers up by 20. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance, with a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances. B&B Appliance. It'll be University basketball, but they've got a lot of ground to make up just to get back into the game. And we've only got about 14 minutes of basketball to play here. And they've got to make up a 20-point deficit, and they've only scored 11. Much lower scoring than the last effort. In Brush, Danoff on the left baseline. He's double-teamed. Kicks it back out to Hurtado in the corner. Dribbles to his right. Hurtado back out to Natividad. On the left wing, Hurtado against Nichols. Bounce pass to Danoff. Left baseline to Cordova in the lane. Jump pass to Mom in the right corner, intended for Natividad. Poked out of bounds by Mount. And the Bulldogs retain possession of the basketball. Near that right corner to throw it in is going to be Cordova. Cordova lobs it near the timeline to Hurtado against Hirschfeld. Right side to Cordova. Dribbling to his left. Jump pass to Danoff. He won't take that shot. Cross court to Hurtado. At the top, dribbling to his left of the lane. Jump pass, left corner, Natividad 3 is going to be short. Noah Leachman grabs the rebound for the Beat Diggers. Leachman the other way. He's going to scoop it up and in. Off the glass, Noah Leachman, coast to coast. Rush leads by 22, 33-11. 5:13 to go in the third. Hurtado with the basketball in the right corner. The three by Mom is no good. And the rebound on the strong side taken by Trent Mount. Mount across the timeline. Crossover dribble. Left of the lane. Back out to Dunker. Dunker traveled. 14 turnovers for Brush. Here comes Peterson along with Embry. And another player we don't have on the roster here for University. Let's see, maybe on a junior varsity of 14. Oh, that looks like Rodrigo Ortiz. He's got the basketball. Ortiz on the junior varsity roster. On the outside right to Peterson, and the ball in the right corner intended for Mom. Poked out of bounds by Dunker. Here comes Eddie Garcia in for Trent Mount. 4:50 to go in this third quarter. Rush is up by 22. The lob into Ortiz. Ortiz at the top. Cross-court pass to Embry. Embry right side to Peterson at the top. Dribbling to his left. Picks up the dribble. Left corner Ortiz. Back to his right. Back off the pick to Hurtado. Hurtado against Nichols. Cut off by Hirschfeld. Swings it back out towards Embry. Picked up by the back man over there, which we believe is Peterson. With the basketball, Ortiz on the outside left to Hurtado off the chest pass. Long three is off the back of the rim. Rebound Peterson and has it shot blocked. And then going back up and the ball stuffed over there as it was taken by Embry. Then he's fouled by Leachman on the follow. Leachman commits his second. And to the line will be Jonah Embry. And he will shoot a deuce for University. The Beat Diggers have begun the quarter on a 9-0 run. It's still that. It was off the back of the rim. Brush was up 11-8, I believe, at one point was the score. So they've gone on a 22-3 run. Second free throw is in the air, and that's in. That stops the run to begin the quarter, but Brush is up by 21. 33-12, near midway through the third. Dunker on the outside left, hands it off to Hirschfeld straight away, spinning back out towards Dunker. Errant pass intercepted, and Hirschfeld commits the foul in the backcourt. So the turnover and the foul by Hirschfeld, that'll be a second. University basketball, and Adrian Lopez checks in. Into the game for B.J. Hirschfeld. At the top with the basketball is Hurtado on the outside left to Ortiz. Back out of the top for Peterson, and the outside right is Mom. Mom looking. Swings it at the top for Embry. Outside left to Hurtado. Can't take that three against Lopez. Dribbles to his right. Lopez cuts him off beautifully. Lob down low for Embry against Leachman. Ball stripped by Nichols. What a beautiful pick by Aaron Nichols. Dunker on the outside left with the basketball. Got it by Ortiz. Dunker back out to Garcia. Garcia swings it right side, right through the hands of Lopez, out of bounds. University basketball, but they're down by 21 with 3.5 remaining in the third. Here comes Barry Holgerson. Also in, I'm going to guess that's Spencer Whitfield. They must be pulling kids off the JV because I'm looking at the varsity roster. A lot of these kids aren't on there. Ortiz on the outside right. They work the basketball around to Hurtado. Lob down low to Peterson. Had the ball stripped off his leg, out of bounds. Beautiful play. Again, Nichols getting that hand in there. That's turnover number 17 for University. Leachman was there as well. And the B-Diggers come the other way with Garcia to Dunker as they press in the backcourt. Dunker breaks the press. Dribbles left of the lane all the way. No look pass to Garcia. 5-footer, yes. Eddie Garcia straight away with a floater. Scores for the first time. Steal by Garcia in the backcourt. Back out to Lopez. And he'll back it out. The B-Diggers lead 35-12. 3:02 to go in the third. Dunker is fouled there in the front court by Peterson. Second team foul match in the B-Diggers total. Corbin Massey and Reed Hall will check in. And again, another player that, well, this one is on the roster, and this is Peterson. So I don't know who that 20 was then. We thought that was Peterson. Either way, it'll be Brush basketball. Eddie Garcia, jump pass to Nichols underneath the basket, and he was held. Was going for that reverse layup, but held over there by 1-3 for University. And again, we'll just have to call out numbers if we don't have the names to match on the rosters. Lopez to trigger it in. Lob towards Garcia near midcourt. Garcia dribbles to his right. Crossover dribble. Back out to Lopez on the outside left. Jump pass to Nichols. Puts it up, and he misses. And Reed Hall tries to tip it to himself. But it's into the hands of a Bulldog, and it's taken away by 1-3. So here comes University the other way. On the outside right is Peterson with the basketball. 2:34 to go in the third. Brush by 23 in the right corner. Jump pass back out to Ortiz. In the right corner for Peterson. Lob down low for 1-3. He's triple teamed and then stripped. And let's see what the whistle is. Is that against Peterson or against Nichols? Yeah, I think it's Nichols. Are they going the other way? They haven't determined that. I think Nichols did commit the foul for Brush. No, it's going the other way. Okay. Yeah, all the players were like huddled around. So that will be a turnover. It was 1-3 who committed the foul for University. Turnover number 19 for the Bulldogs. And now Tyrone Whipple calls a timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555 with 2:20 to go, third quarter. And Brush is in the lead 35-12. University scored 6 points in the opening quarter, 5 in the second, only 1 so far here in the third, as opposed to 11 for the B-Diggers. And they got to keep it going because you want the performance defensively from this game to carry over to Friday, because that Sterling team is right up there with Eaton. Sterling is number 2. Eaton is number 1 right now in the Patriot League. And the B-Diggers, although they got beat up badly in Sterling in December, they only lost by 1 point in Eaton. That was earlier in this month when they were still learning to win games. Now they've learned how to win games. 3 in a row on the road and 10 minutes and 20 seconds away from number 4. Adrian Lopez, Aaron Williams, Reed Hall, Corbin Massey, Eddie Garcia for Brush. Rodrigo Ortiz, Colin Peterson, 2-0-1-3, and Barry Holgerson for University. That's the best I could do with that. Eddie Garcia with the basketball. Jump pass right side. Threw it away. Intercepted. Here comes University the other way. Ortiz back out towards 1-3. Nearly stripped by Lopez. And 1-3 as the ball stripped by Williams. And it's volleyballed into the hands of Aaron Williams. 7th turnover in the quarter for University. Lopez right side behind the three-point line. Jump pass to Williams in the left baseline. Williams looking back out of the bounce to Garcia. Straight away to Massey. 1:49 to go in the third. Brush 35, University 12. Garcia on the outside right is fouled. Fouled by, looks like Ortiz. That would be his first, the team's fifth. The Bay Diggers only have 2 team fouls. Isaac Natividad will check back into the game for Ortiz. 3/4 Cordes. Chance Hurtado also comes into the game. Adrian Lopez will throw it in for Brush. Lob right corner for Williams. Dribbles to his left, back out to Lopez. Lopez crossover dribble right of the lane, right baseline to Williams, dribbles by 2. He's trapped over there, has to kick it back out, doesn't bounce to Garcia, jump pass to Williams. He dribbles, he puts it up, and it's partially blocked, and the ball is loose on the floor, still loose, and it's taken by Lopez, down low for Williams, and then he was stripped out of bounds. Bay Diggers retain possession. 1:27 to go, third quarter. And here comes Griffin Malm into the game for University. And now Lopez to trigger it in for Brush. Looking, bounce pass, left baseline there for Williams. Then he swung it cross court, knocked out of bounds. But actually went off a Bee Digger, so that would be another turnover. And again, that's still too much for the Bee Diggers, 18 turnovers. That again is the only thing that I see as a weakness for Brush, or a concern. Maybe not so much a weakness because they're winning here. And they've been winning lately. Hurtado fakes a 3 from the right corner. Bounce pass down low, and the shot is up and in off the glass for Peterson. He was wide open. One of the few miscues for Brush defensively. The first field goal, the third for University. 35-14. Lopez right of the lane. Free throw line for Garcia. Garcia's going to have to back it out. Looking, spinning it back out to Williams at the free throw line. Down low for Hall. Dropped the ball, got it back. Hands it off to Garcia. 50 seconds to go. Bounce pass off a Bulldog, taken by Lopez on the outside right. Now he retreats towards midcourt. Lopez outside right to Garcia. Garcia at the top, into the lane, floats it up off the rim and in! Eddie Garcia! He's only about 5'3", but man, it doesn't matter. He's got some leaps and he knows when to shoot it. Bee Diggers by 23, 57. About 37. Be nicer at 57-14, but it's 37. 24 seconds to go. Mom back out to Hurtado. A long 3 is short. And do we have a foul on Williams? And that's after the shot committed by Williams, not on the shot. Aaron with his first, the team's third. Salcedo in for Garcia. University will have another shot here. 19.4 seconds to go. Hurtado to throw it in. Into Danoff into the game. Back to Hurtado. Bounce pass to Danoff. Left baseline double team. Hurtado left corner 3 is off the back of the rim. And there's a fight for the rebound. Bodies go flying. A tie-up between Danoff and Williams. Possession arrow University with 10.7 seconds to go. Well, it's good that nobody took an elbow or anything like that. And to throw it in is Mom. Jump pass is tipped out of bounds by Williams. 9.9 to go in the third. Let's see, now Natividad to throw it in. Still looking, lobs it back out to Mom. Straight away Hurtado fakes the 3 on the outside right to Natividad. 5 seconds to go against Lopez. Straight away Hurtado with 2. Dribbles to his left. And then a floating pass inside, and the putback is up and in. That's made by Peterson off the glass at the buzzer. Peterson was the bright light there in the quarter for University. Brush outscored University in the second 13-5. Outscored him in the third 13-5. It's a 1-minute break. We played 3. Brush 37, University 15 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. And we begin the fourth quarter with a hard foul inside. Leachman drove it to the basket. And some hard contact as he tried to scoop it in, and Peterson fouled him, and Peterson is still on the floor. And when you challenge Leachman there, he might be hurt around the abdomen or groin area. I mean, you cannot challenge Leachman there. 37-16 Brush here early in the fourth. And Leachman's going to go to the line as all the players back off. Brush outscored University 13-5. Leachman's got 15 points, 10 rebounds, and Peterson now to his knees. Yeah, you got to be careful there. And there was some intense contact there as Leachman drove it to the hole, and Leachman being, they're going to say offensive. Wow. Boy, it didn't look like he was that planted, so my bad. That'll be the third foul on Leachman, so that goes as a charge against Noah, the 19 turnover. Man, I thought he went right up with him. But he still paid the price, unfortunately, even taking that contact. University basketball down by 21. Here comes Natividad the other way. Here's the jump pass down low, and the shot is up and in. That is made over there by Jonah Embry. University makes it a 19-point game. 37-18, lob free throw line for Nichols, right baseline to Hirschfeld. Penetrates all the way, the scoop is up and in! Off the back of the rim for B.J. Hirschfeld. He scores for the first time in the game. 39-18, 7:18 to go in the game. Hurtado on the outside right to Mom. Mom to Embry, left wing Hurtado, long three is up and in. Hurtado nails the triple. 30-second timeout called by University. Well, they came back against Brush the first time, and Brush down by what I believe was 28 points. They lost by 8. The Bay Diggers had a lead of 23 that is. Looking at it a second time. Down to 18. Plenty of time to go. 7:09 to go in the game. So the Bee Diggers will have the basketball. Let's see if they can weather the storm. Backcourt pressure being applied. Mount to Dunker. Dunker breaks the press on his own. Dribbles by 2. It's a 3-on-1. No look pass to Hirschfeld. Banks it in to the right of the basket. Ryan Dunker handles the basketball beautifully. A lot better than I said that. I don't know if that was English. 41-21. Here is the floater by Natividad. He missed it off to the left. And the putback is blocked by Nichols. Taken by Danoff. Nichols has the basketball. There is the outlet. With the basketball is Mount. 6:38 to go in the fourth. Inside pass to Dunker. Dunker's trapped over there. Spins it back out to Nichols. 41-21 Bee Diggers. Dunker with the basketball against Hurtado. Right of the lane. Hopstead. Bounce pass. Nichols puts it up and in on the right baseline. Little 2-foot floater for Nichols. Nichols with 11. 43-21 Bee Diggers. 6:19 to go from Greeley. At the top with the basketball is Natividad. Back out to Baum. Mom swings it at the top for Hurtado. Fakes the three. Dribbles by Hirschfeld. Bounce pass to Natividad. His floater's up and around. No good. And Noah Leachman grabs his 11th rebound. There's the outlet. Bounce pass to Hirschfeld. Back out to Mount. Mount in the lane. He's going to kick it back out to Dunker. Dunker under 6 minutes to go in the game. No look pass to Leachman. He dribbles. He banks and scores. Leachman to the right of the basket. He's got 17 in the game. And Brush leads by 24. Now they're up to their biggest lead. 45-21. 5:43 to go. Here's Natividad. Jump pass in the right corner for Mom. Back out to Embry. Down low to Danoff. And Danoff had the ball stripped beautifully by the Bee Diggers. And here comes Brush the other way. Hirschfeld into the lane all the way. Right corner. Nichols 15-footer is no good. Danoff has the rebound for University, a second. There's the outlet to Hurtado. Hurtado on the high left at the top. Back out to Natividad. Gets a pick. Picks up the dribble. Lobs down low for Hurtado. Triple team over to Danoff. Head fake in the right corner. 3. Mom is up and good. Griffin Mom scores. He's got 9. The Bulldogs trail 45-24. 5:05 to go in the game. Front court pass to Nichols. Cross court pass to Hirschfeld. Left of the lane. Left corner for Leachman. Back out to Dunker. Dunker looking for a pick. Gets it from Leachman. And what do we have there? Oh, it's a foul, I guess, against University. Yep. A hand check against Hurtado. Team's 6th. Inbounds pass to Hirschfeld. Dropped the ball, got it back to Mount on the high left. Overhead pass to Dunker. Dunker, no look pass to Leachman. Had it, the shot blocked, looking for the foul. Taken away by Embry. University the other way. Here's Natividad. Shot blocked out of there. Stuffed out of there by Leachman. But it's taken by Danoff. Back off to Mom. 3 in the air is no good. And Trent Mount has the rebound for the Bee Diggers. Mount with the basketball. Mount trying to dribble out of traffic. Mount jump pass to Leachman in the left corner. In the lane. He scoops it up and in! Leachman is fouled from 5 feet away. He goes to the line. And the Bee Diggers lead by 23. And Noah Leachman is doing it again. He's got 19 points in the game. Austin Danoff commits his first. Should be 49-24. Free throw is in. Let's see, or do I have that wrong? 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 40. No, it's correct. They did lead by 48-24. I had it right the first time, and then I corrected myself incorrectly. There's Hurtado with the basketball. Bounce pass down low for Embry. Get a head fake. Now to Danoff. 15-footer. Back rimmed. And Aaron Nichols has the rebound, and there was contact. No whistle. Picked up by Leachman off the loose ball. And then University intercepts. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Danoff with a basketball. Overhead pass to Hurtado. Hurtado on the outside left. Dribbles by 2. No look pass. Natividad. 3 is up. In and out. And the rebound and the putback is up and missed. B.J. Hirschfeld committed the foul on Griffin Malm. Hirschfeld with his third foul. Malm to the line. Well, I think they're going to say it was Nichols instead. My bad there. The free throw is up and around it, no good, in and out. Second free throw upcoming with the Beat Diggers leading 48-24. And the free throw is in the air, and that's in. Well, University continues to press, even though they're down by a bunch. Dunker nearly stripped. Front court pass to Mount. Mount with 3:44 to go. Flips it down low. Salcedo banks and misses. Tip is up. No good by Nichols. Salcedo has it. He flips it up and in. Left baseline. Alex Salcedo. Now the Beat Diggers with a 50-25 lead. 3:28 to go in the game. On the outside left, Hurtado dribbles by Hirschfeld in the lane. No look pass. Intercepted beautifully by Trent Mount. Long baseball pass to Hirschfeld. Has to save it in. And the ball, he saves it in, but saves it into Hurtado of University. Bounce pass inside, and it's lost out of bounds by Malm. The teams exchange turnovers. And I don't know why University's pressing here. They're down by 25. Backcourt pass to Salcedo. Front court to Dunker. It's a 2-on-3. No look pass to Nichols. He banks and he misses. And the ball is loose. Still loose. And it's into the hands of Peterson of University. And then do we have a tie or a foul? If it's against the Beat Diggers, it would be only the 16th foul. And, yep, Dunker commits it in the backcourt. Nonetheless, it is University basketball. On the outside right, Natividad. Down low for Hurtado, right baseline. Danoff, 5-footer, yes. 50-27. It's Academic right now with 2:45 to go. Mount across the timeline with the Beat Diggers up by 23. Jump pass to Salcedo. Lost the basketball, and it's picked up by Danoff, and then he's fouled. That will be the 17th foul. And Danoff will shoot the 1-and-1. For University with 2:37 to go in the game. And the Beat Diggers in firm control. Up by 23. Free throw is high and in. Lots of trajectory. The lead is 22. Hirschfeld is out. Lopez is in. Second free throw is good. Timeout is called by University. And we'll take it with them here with 2:37 to go. It's Brush 50, University 29. We're back in 60 seconds on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Trent Mount with the basketball. Floaters up and around and good for Trent Mount. Off the inbounds play by the Beat Diggers, and Mount now has 4 in the game. Beat Diggers up 52-29 with 2:11 to go over University and Greeley. Outside right, Natividad steps to his left. Long 3 is off the front of the rim. Rebound to Hurtado. Kicks it out to Natividad. And University resets. And we got a foul on the Beat Diggers with 2:02 to go. They don't need to foul with this lead. Adrian Lopez commits it. Only his first. Keep in mind, you got a 23-point lead. Let them not score, but let them run the offense a little bit. Now it's a 1-1, 18 foul. Free throw is up and in. Second free throw upcoming with the Beat Diggers up by 22. For Isaac Natividad. He bends, he shoots, and he misses off to the right. Salcedo grabs his fourth rebound. Outlet to Dunker. Dunker into the front court on the outside left. Spinning, dribbling to his left, maintains the dribble, and then he turned it over. Well, I certainly didn't see that. Said he palmed the ball. Minute 54 to go. Nichols is out. Reed Hall back into the game. Here's Natividad across the timeline on the outside right to Malm. Straight away to Hurtado against Trent Mount. Swings it right corner to Malm. Against Salcedo. Dribbles right baseline. Nearly cut off. Swings it cross court. It's intercepted by Lopez. Lopez all the way. No pass to Mount. He scoops it up and in! Off the glass for Trent Mount. Off the beautiful feed by Adrian Lopez. Beat Diggers by 24. Minute 25 to go. Hurtado, jump pass, cross court, off the hands of Natividad. He chases it down and throws it off of Lopez out of bounds. As he was falling out of bounds. University retains possession with a minute 19 to go. And to throw it in will be Natividad. In the right corner, Danoff. Back out to Natividad, straight away for Hurtado. Hurtado against Dunker. Bounce pass, left corner. Three by Malm is in and out. Rebound and putback is up and missed, but a foul on the Beat Diggers. Peterson to the line. 2 free throws here for Peterson. With a minute 8 to go in the game, that foul was committed by Mounts, his first. And the free throw is up and in by Peterson. The Beat Diggers in this game have attempted only 7 free throws. Haven't needed them. Matty Garcia about to check in. Second is up and in. Garcia in for Mount. Reed Hall. Oh, he was going to throw it in. Now it'll be Lopez instead. In the backcourt towards Dunker. And then Dunker was fouled, 18th foul. I don't know what University's doing here. I mean, pressing for when you're down this much. Cordova, check that. Hurtado commits the foul. That's his fourth. And Mo is into the game. Marcos Contreras. You can hear the Beat Digger, the younger players who are on the JV and C teams cheering him on. Free throw by Dunker is good. Rattles in. Dunker now has 7 in the game on the second half. Brushed by 23. Second is up and good. Well, let's see if we can play a clean 65 seconds and end this thing. Malm on the outside right against Dunker. Cross court to Hurtado. Takes a long 3. It's off the back of the rim. Reed Hall with a rebound for the Beat Diggers. That's his first. On the outlet to Dunker. Back out to Lopez. Right corner for Contreras. Puts up a 15-footer and misses. And the rebound is into the hands of Malm. Outlet pass knocked out of bounds by Lopez. 41.2 seconds to go as the Beat Diggers are still playing some fairly tight defense. Inbounds pass into Malm. It's the Beat Diggers sag. On the outside left, Peterson with the basketball against Contreras. In the left corner for Malm. Down low to Natividad. Jump pass right corner for Hurtado. Hurtado swings it to Malm. 3 is up and short. And the rebound putback is up and in. That is Peterson. Had a big game since coming in. 10 points in the second half. 56-34. 18 seconds to go. Here's Garcia. Back out to Contreras to his left. 10-footer. Good! Mo scores for the Beat Diggers. And that gets him going, man. Mo gets it in. And now the shot is off the bottom of the net. Peterson picks it up and he misses, and that's it. And the Beat Diggers win the game. 58-34. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute on 1010 KSIR. and KSIR.com. Beat Digger post-game show tonight is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center with 3 locations to serve you better. Sterling Brush and Fort Morgan, your headquarters for all your home, farm, and ranch supplies from plumbing to feed. Mr. D's Ace Home Center, the Beat Diggers have won their 4th consecutive game all on the road as they beat University 58-34, 11-6 after 1. They outscored University 13-5 in the second and third quarters, 21-18 in the fourth to win by 24. As we bring in the head coach of the Beat Diggers, Tyrone Whipple. And Coach, you expected to win this game, but you take nothing for granted, yet you came out on the road and you got the tempo going early. And again, you held an opponent well under 40 points. It sounded like a typical Beat Digger game plan that was executed pretty well here throughout the 4 quarters.
Yeah, I think they did an excellent job, John, and I think they're starting to get more comfortable in the adjustments we made on defense. And I think, once again, like we talked about last time, the boys understand their role, and now I think behind that they have the confidence and the mental toughness. And I think, the sky's the limit now. So they did do a good job executing the game plan to a T. We switched up defenses periodically, and they meshed it without any messing up between our transition.
Yeah, no, exactly. And, one thing, I always go back to things you said earlier in the year, and I remember last month when you talked about your bigs and one of them being Aaron Nichols. If he can stay out of foul trouble, this guy could be a really effective player, and that seems to be the case recently. Tonight I had him for 11 points and 8 rebounds. Certainly a pretty solid effort for him, but it's emblematic of what he and Noah Leachman with another double-double have done down low. It seems that you've really dominated from that standpoint of the basketball games.
Yeah, and I think those 2 players have bought into their role, and they have bought into the system now. And like I said earlier, the sky's the limit, and they're doing a great job. And I think with us rotating on defense and keeping them safe and not putting them in a situation where they had to play man-to-man, it benefits us. It benefits us with their shot blocking in their defensive rebounding. So, I agree, and they've done a great job. And I'm ecstatic to hear those numbers that you just spurted out.
Well, and certainly your backcourt has been very proficient. In fact, how much deeper is this team now? You were going to rotate a lot of players at the beginning of the season. Heck, you did it against Akron, but there's a difference between rotating players and actually being deep. And now it seems you're getting productivity out of all of those players off the bench.
Yeah, I think because the guys are comfortable and they understand their role, and I think it's a little maturity too, John. You took a lot of kids that played C team and JV ball last year, and it's kind of mirrors football. Now as the season progresses, they're starting to grow up and mature a little bit and gain a little confidence and understand I can play at this level. And like I said earlier, the sky's the limit. I'm so proud of this team. I know I put it down on paper, put down the X's O and set up the game plan, and we practice it and we execute it in practice. But to come out here and do this, the guys have got to be bought in, and they've got to be disciplined, and that's what they've done. And like I said, it's all confidence now, and like I said, the sky's the limit. And I'm glad, we have a 4-game swing going into a big game against Sterling, who I feel that we can play against.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, what a difference a week makes, right? Before last Tuesday, you're 5 games under 500.
Yes.
Now with another win, you're at 500, but I'm sure you want to get better as a basketball team. The only thing that I see, and I'm sure you see it as well, you see it even more than I do, that you'd like to reduce is the number of turnovers at times. But is that something that's going to happen because you're playing at such a frantic pace with these other teams pressuring you, and you keep beating the press? But I think turnovers are just going to naturally happen, especially with a young squad.
Yeah, and I think they are. But I think still, John, as you see, sometimes like I told the boys in practice, and I think as we mature a little more as well, is we've got to make the smart pass and the safe pass instead of the highlight pass. I know that's going to happen every once in a while, but we can minimize that. Then I think we can minimize our turnovers. The thing I'm happy about is our turnovers have been reduced since the beginning of the year. So, baby steps, one step at a time.
Final thing, is it just a matter of getting it out of your head right now when you go back home? Not that you're playing Sterling, because you can play with Sterling, but of course we know that of your 7 losses in 9 games to begin the season, 5 of them at home, only 1 and 5 at home, and I'm sure that's something you want to establish as a home court advantage, because right now it's the road where you've been flourishing.
Yeah, I think it's easier to play at home than it is on the road, John. And I think I just think the guys, like you said, the tempo has changed. the attitude has changed with the team, and you see them on defense. Even they don't become complacent. Like I said, we set that goal to make a minimum of 6 baskets a quarter, and I think the first 2 we didn't make it. We made 5, and then in the last 2, I think we hit it. So I think a lot of times with this team, if I give them something tangible to go after, then they play a lot better. And I think we're going to play well at home.
Yeah.
I think it's changed. The milieu's different, and I think we're a better ball club now than we were even a week ago and when we had our last home game.
Well, tonight is emblematic of the whole trip. University scores 34 points, but they commit 24 turnovers. I mean, you're going to live with that ratio all the time,
yes.
Especially when you're that close to turnovers and points. You figure, heck,
yes.
That's got to spell success.
Yes, it does. It does, and I think our defense created some of those turnovers.
Yeah.
I don't think it was just them making mistakes. I think the way we played defensively, we created a lot of those turnovers as well, John.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you,
4 in a row. Best of luck on Friday. It'll be a heck of a game against the Sterling Tigers.
Thank you.
That's Brush head coach Tyrone Whipple after the Bead Diggers defeat University tonight 58-34. Let's run through the numbers for the visiting Bead Diggers. Noah Leachman once again 20 points and 11 rebounds, 11 points and 8 boards for Aaron Nichols. So those 2 players combined unofficially for 31 points and 19 rebounds. 8 points from Ryan Dunker, 5 for Trent Mount, 4 apiece for Eddie Garcia, Adrian Lopez, and check that for B.J. Hurstfeld and Alex Saucedo. Lopez did not score in the game. And Marcus Contreras, who Coach told us last month, this guy can shoot. Of course, he's one of the younger players, so he's going to get limited playing time at this point, but he scored, and all the players here yelling Mo as that shot went into the basket. 10 points for Griffin Malm of University, 8 for Colin Peterson. Next up, Jonah Embry with 5, 4 apiece for Isaac Natividad, and Austin Danoff and 3 points for Chance Hurtado. The Bead Diggers, 23 turnovers unofficially, 24 for University, 32 rebounds for Brush, 21 for University. As I mentioned, Leachman had 11 for Brush. Jonah Embry had 6 for University. The Bead Diggers didn't need to shoot too many free throws. However, they did attempt 8 in the game, make it 9 in the game, and they made 7. So a good percentage there. And University had 8 free throws, make it 10 free throw attempts in the second half. In the game, they finished 9 out of 13. University falls to 2-9 in league play, 3-11 overall. The Bead Diggers are now 6-7 overall after winning their 4th consecutive game, and they're getting closer and closer in Patriot League play, now at 5-6, I believe, is their league record, so inching that much closer. And as Coach Whipple mentioned, they'll take on the Sterling Tigers on Friday. Excellent job by our sound engineer and producer, Rose Condis. I'm John Beltran. The final score once again tonight from Greeley. The Bead Diggers do it again, their 4th consecutive road win. They beat University 58-34 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.